Hey there. I'm here. I'm just going to be down here in the corner because you can see what it does to the sun. Well, I guess the lighting when I'm actually in the camera. So, and it gets real. And that's actually what it really looks like. So I'm going to be right here talking to you, but I'm actually not going to be on the screen. But it's a beautiful morning. The river is like glass. I love when mornings are like this. I actually like the ones too where the waves are coming in hard too because that's kind of exciting, but this is a lot more peaceful. So I was thinking today about some things that I have been struggling with and how am I going to solve those problems. And I have kind of an embarrassing thing to admit is that it's probably been close to 2 years that I almost finished a book that I was writing on government contracting and how to do government contracting. And it was really pretty much done. It just needed some, pretty good intense editing done on it. And I kind of shelved it and I said, well, let me just let it sit for 6 months and then I'll get to editing it. And it's been on my to-do list, literally written down in front of me on my desk since then. And the embarrassing thing is I haven't done not one little tiny bit of editing to it. And why? Like, why haven't I done that? And the big reason is that it's a big job, right? It's not like something you just do in 10 minutes. And so I always look at it and I go, oh, I don't have time to do that today. I have this going on or I have this going on. And so essentially I go through my entire to-do list over and over and over again down, and every day there's never going to be enough time to edit a book, right? Because that's a big elephant. How do you edit a book in a day? You don't. And so I was thinking about this last week and how I really need to get this done though, and how am I going to get myself motivated to do it? And the other thing too is honestly, editing is kind of boring, so it's one of those things you kind of shove off to the side. And so what I decided is I'm going to put it there, but instead of wanting to cross it off, I am required to put a check mark next to it every single day, Monday through Friday. Meaning that I've done some editing. I'm not even putting a timeline on it, like I had to do 5 minutes or 10 minutes or an hour. I just have to do some editing every day. And those small steps, I know that once I get started on it, I'll keep going. I'll probably go for an hour or two. Just because once I get going, why would I stop? And even if I do 10 minutes every day, or every work day, that's close to an hour at the end of the week, which is an hour more than I got done the week before. So yay for me, right? So I think those small steps are how we get those big things done. And if we break it into just very tiny small goals, we're actually going to get there. And I think this applies to almost everything we do. About 8 years ago, we were getting ready to move to this house, and I was looking at this large house that we lived in with 3 kids worth of stuff. It was overwhelming. Like, how do I pack this up? How do I start sorting this? And instead, what I said was I had to work on it for 15 minutes every single day. Just 15 minutes. Well, 15 minutes always turned into an hour or two, because once I got started, I was fine. And slowly, it did get done. And it really applies to almost, everything. Losing weight, finishing a project, writing a paper, cleaning a closet, sorting your house, whatever it happens to be, breaking it into tiny little bite-sized pieces is how we're going to get to the goal. Sorry. It's kind of like that tortoise and the hare, That hare was just jumping ahead trying to finish the race right from the beginning. But the tortoise just took one small step after another. And he got there, right? So whatever big project you have, if you want to put it down in the comments to let us hold you accountable, because that's kind of what I'm doing today. I'm throwing out my, hey, I got to get this book edited, and I'm going to give you an update next week about how far I got this week. You're my accountability team. I'm throwing it out there saying, hey, I have to edit 5 days this week. So how far did I get? this come next Tuesday. So if you want to throw a goal down into the comments about what your goals are, we'll all hold you accountable. And break it into tiny little steps. Don't make it some I have to accomplish this, I have to cross it off my list. Just that you have to do some. Even the tiniest bit of it. And be happy with that. And congratulate yourself for that. Oh, the sun. Oh, holy moly. Look at it. Oh, we should applaud. Yay, sun. You came up and you look beautiful. How is that? Every day when that comes up, I get really excited. It's so beautiful. It's so miraculous that it comes up every day to warm our earth. Maybe the sun thinks of it that way too. If it had to look at the whole year or its whole lifetime of coming up, it might get overwhelmed. But it just comes up once a day and lets us see its beauty. But it does it again tomorrow. I hope everybody has a lovely day and enjoys this beautiful fall weather. And really, truly, I would love to hear, if you want to throw something in the comments, just what is your goal that you're going to try to accomplish? Just one tiny step at a time. So, whatever it is, make a good day. Well, she's above the horizon, so I'm going to sign off. Thank you for joining me this morning. It's great to see all of you popping up, and would love to hear about your goals. Talk to you later. See you later. Bye.